We're live. Tuesdays at 2-ish. How you guys doing today? Let's make sure the volume's up. Let some people jump on here. Barbara, why don't you tell me my hair was such a hot mess?
Oh, I thought it was supposed to be like that.
Yeah, just because she's over there looking all good. I hope you guys are doing awesome today. We're here at the Sewing and Vacuum Authority. We're at Westport Road today, 10494 Westport Road. And if you haven't been to this location, we expanded our last Westport Road store, moved kind of next door, and got a lot more room for sewing and vacuums, and we got a classroom and all sorts of awesome fabric and stuff. So come see us if you haven't already done so. While you guys are jumping on, I'm going to switch the camera around here, but do me a favor. I dropped the ball and I don't have my microphone. So if you have any trouble hearing Barbara or myself, chime in, let me know so that I can either turn the volume up, we'll repeat ourselves, or I'll come closer. That work? All right. How you doing today, Barbara?
I'm doing great. I hope everybody's doing well out there in TV land today, or
TV.
Facebook land.
That's right.
So today we're going to talk about our ScanNCuts.
That's right. Dun, dun, dun. We've got two of them on display here.
Right. One of them's got Disney, and one of them does not.
Yeah, the SD230, the SDX230D is the Disney model, and then the SDX22F or 225F, which I believe is the fabric, the newest model with the fabric features model as well. So what are we going to play with this? There's so many things you can do with a ScanNCut. When you said we were going to do the ScanNCut, I was going, how are we going to ever fit that into a short Tuesday at 2-ish?
Well, Josh, I can do that. And I'm going to teach y'all today how to make these little boxes. And they're super cute, and they're great for like parties or party favors. And then you can also put tea lights in them, and you can cut little stars out of it and that kind of stuff. And that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to show you how to do that.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, they're really super cute.
Easy?
Easy, very easy.
Okay, good. I like easy.
Yep, it's going to be easy. And then you can use whatever kind of paper you want. I use the glitter on that and just plain paper on those.
Yeah, that's where you get into the artistic license. Hey, Norma, look at that. Right on time. First listener, viewer and listener. Hope you're doing awesome, Norma. We're going to talk about the ScanNCut today.
Okay, we're going to use the one, this is the ScanNCut that does not have Disney. And it is on sale for $5.99. The regular price on it is $8.49. The Disney one is also on sale for $7.99, right?
Yeah, I believe the Disney one, the Disney model is $7.99, and the this model here, which comes with the fabric mat, which I can talk about in a little bit, is $5.99. You're correct, but you got to turn that around, Barbara.
That's right, I have. These mats have an arrow on them, and you're supposed to put them in according to where the arrow is.
What a concept!
And so we've got it on.
Touch her to wake her up.
Yeah, and it tells you your cutter is going to move to wash your hands. So what we're going to do now, if you wanted to scan something in there, then you would hit the scan button and you could scan whatever you wanted to into the machine. Then you could turn around and cut it out or draw it or whichever one you wanted to do.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to select a pattern out of the pattern things today. It's got the pattern.
Here, you can go ahead and load this so you don't have to hold it if you want.
Yeah. Well, I usually hold it up and kind of curve it a little bit. Put it in there. Whenever I put paper onto the mat, I use this brayer roller, here to roll it down so it'll be good and have a good seal on it. So if you have a ScanNCut, you definitely need to get a brayer roller to use with it.
Yeah, real quick, I think I moved the camera. This middle grid button here is how you load it and unload it, FYI.
That's right.
And can we talk about this paper for a moment? This is awesome.
Yeah.
This is funky, so very cool.
Yeah, well, I kind of like that kind of paper.
Of course.
Yeah, of course I like
anything funky and bright.
Yeah, anything that sparkles.
That's right.
So I'm going to select this little thing here. I'm going to select this one, and I'm going to set it. And you can see it's going to take up most of the paper. So we're going to hit start. and you have to select what you're going to do. So we're going to cut.
So you see, oh yeah, well, we'll go back to it. Well, actually, hit that one more time for me. People always ask, what is the ScanNCut able to do? Well, here's just kind of a quick glimpse, and that's what Barbara mentioned a minute ago. You can draw with it, cut, you can emboss. I'm not sure about the foil glue yet. I haven't learned that part. But there's a ton of stuff you can do with these machines.
Right, and you can also, there's a piercing thing where you can take thin metal and draw on it.
And yeah.
So it's really cool.
Cool. Hi, Juanita. Hi. Hey, what's up, Harriet? Where's that? Oh, from Colorado. Whoop, whoop. Very cool.
Okay, so we're
Hi,
going to
Bonnie.
cut.
Teresa.
Cut. So I'm going to hit cut. Then I'm going to hit start. And it's going to cut
And it'll tell you how
this little
long.
box.
6 minutes. Oh my gosh.
Well, in the meantime, while it's cutting, we're going to talk about some other things.
Okay, I was going to say, what am I going to do for 6 minutes?
Oh, never fear.
By the way, let me just go back real fast. So we have the blade in because you could put in the drawing component, which Barbara can show you in a moment, but I'll be quiet so you can hopefully hear. This thing is so smooth and all right, and it's a computer, so it's just going to do its thing.
So one nice thing about the ScanNCut is it's got a roller, as you can see the picture of it here, that you can attach to it, and you can put a roll of vinyl on it, or a roll of whatever you want to do. Like if you're going to cut fabric out for applique on a quilt, then you can roll it up and put it on there, and it'll just go through and cut the whole roll for you.
Yeah, I've seen people do this, like border decorations on walls for kids' rooms or whatever. Yeah, it's cool.
Right. Well, I was doing a Dresden quilt, and so I took the center of the Dresden and cut the center out on the ScanNCut of all the different fabrics I was using.
Cool.
So that turned out really well. So, but this little thing, these attach to the machine, and so you can put all kinds of things on it that you want. If you can buy rolls of vinyl.
Yeah.
So it's really cool.
Scary. I'm so sorry, Harriet. Excuse me. Called you Scariot. That is horrible. Harriet, you know I love you. She asked, can the ScanNCut make a stencil to use the pounce pad with?
Yes, it can.
Well, I was going to say that. I don't know, but yes. Barbara does. Yes, it can. Fantastic.
Yes. It also can make stickers. Like if you do canning, then you can cut stickers out for your canning. There's a little packet that you can buy that just gives you a starter kit, but you can cut all kinds of stickers out for different things.
Yeah. Stickers are always fun.
Oh, they are. And kids love the stickers.
Yeah, we use it to make signage, which you can see if I can point right there. Air purifiers, you know, you can use it to make signage in stores and on.
Right there on it.
For our used machines. Yeah, that's right. All right, what's this? Embossing. Yeah, cool.
This is an embossing starter kit, and the piercing function that was on there.
Oh, right.
And so you can see here where you take it and make drawings on.
Yeah, it's just like grooving in. That's cool.
Right. Yeah, it is. It's really nice.
Fun.
It's very nice.
So you can emboss, you can make stickers. Obviously, we're cutting stuff out. You can make signs. Oh, boy.
This is my favorite.
I could have guessed.
Yeah. It's a Rhinestone Starter Kit, so you can make designs for your clothes or hats or whatever it is you want to put it on.
Bling, bling.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love it. It is so much fun to do.
Oh, that's fun.
And, you know, the terrible thing about it is I bought a ScanNCut. I bought the 225F.
Yeah.
And so my daughter says, oh, that is so cool, Mother. And she makes greeting cards and those kind of things.
They're really cool, by the way. I've seen them, so shout out to her.
Yeah. And so she says, Mom, can I borrow your ScanNCut? And I had just gotten it. And so this has been last year, and I haven't seen it since.
Yeah.
So if I want to use my ScanNCut, I have to go to her house.
Yeah, it was all a big plan.
Yeah, so she got it. So I think I'm just going to have to buy another one.
Yeah, that's right. And they just came out with one.
They just came out with 2 new ones.
Is it? Oh, they came out with 2 new ones.
Right.
Oh boy.
They came out with another Disney one.
Of course.
And also another one without Disney.
The non-Disney.
Right.
Do you know what the new feature is by any chance? I actually don't. Shame on me.
Well, there's several new features on them. One feature is the improved Wi-Fi
Ah,
on it.
that's
And,
good.
Yeah, so you'll be able to transfer it directly from your computer right to the machine.
Yeah. Brother's been doing that with a lot of their new machines. Okay.
Well, the nice thing about Brother is that they have the technology because of all the printers and scanners and things
Oh,
they've made.
right.
And we're just fortunate that they're able to transfer that kind of technology to our sewing machines, our ScanNCut.
Yeah, that's a
and
good
this
point.
makes it an improved product.
And super easy to use. People ask all the time, well, why do you like Brother? And Barbara likes Brother as well. And it's so user friendly.
It is.
The technology is one thing, but it is really easy to use.
Right, it is. Of all the machines, the Brother is the easiest of all to use.
Awesome. Well, yeah, I agree. 100%.
Even the top of the line.
Even that scary looking machine, which is a 10 needle, is so easy to use.
It is. Very easy. But anyway, you can put rhinestones on just about everything, and it's really super easy to do.
You've
I
tried.
will be glad to show anybody who'd like to know how to do it. We also have, it also cuts balsa wood, it cuts cork. So we have cork sheets that you can use.
Oh, yeah.
And,
I love this stuff.
Actually, I made that little sign right there over the ScanNCut that says Cork Rocks.
Cork rocks. I don't know if the glare from the sun, but it's cool.
But I just put a few rocks on it. So.
Yeah, no, it's
Right.
cute. It's super cute.
And then the fabric mat, which is something that with this mat, you do not have to use a support sheet with it, which is fabulous.
That's good.
And it's got when you get your machine, it has the fabric mat. Also, it has a fabric cutter.
Right.
And the fabric cutter is gold, just like the color on the mat itself.
There you go.
So they match those things up so you can know.
It's
which one
easier
you
to,
wear.
right, that's true, because there are so many. And you know, that fabric mat does come with this model here. And I just remember it F for fabric.
That's right.
So, okay, it's finished cutting, right?
Okay,
Yeah, all right.
one other thing I wanted to mention before we go to
right.
that
It's a biggie.
is the ScanNCut Playbook. And this has a play-by-play of different things that you can do to learn your machine. And it is a fabulous book. It's got so much information and so many tricks, and it's also got a 108 letter designs in here.
Oh, the designs come with it, right? Got it.
So that's a great deal.
Yeah, these are cool.
Yeah, they are really cool.
Yeah,
designs.
Brother, another thing that they excel at, their playbooks for their big embroidery machines and now for the ScanNCut, they are phenomenal. It really helps you learn all of the features because there is a ton of them.
There is. Okay, I know it comes with a little plastic type spatula, but I really would prefer to use the metal one. It's just a little bit better. And so we're going to peel this off of the mat. And
You want to unload it so we can move it over to the table if you want?
Well, I was just going to leave it right here.
Okay, cool.
Right there. So it comes off.
Dun, 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 dun. Harriet, I hope you do come in. I haven't seen you in forever. We miss you.
Okay. So it leaves the box here. Now you can make the box a little bit bigger if you want to, but another thing, it's got one more thing to it, and that's this little thing right here. You can hardly see it, but that thing is a draw. So it tells us we're going to draw on that one little thing.
Oh, here, I'll put it right there for you. I'm sorry.
Okay. So what we're going to do is change our cutter.
Excuse the camera, ma'am. I'm trying to keep up with Barbara.
Okay, I'm changing the camera. I'm taking this out, and I'm going to put this color.
That is if it'll focus, sorry. Well, that's the cutter. That's the blade.
Okay, and so this is the holder for the
pens.
pins. And so you just pop that in right where the cutter was. Push that down.
Now that is the holder for the pens that come with it. There is Barbara loves to use it. It's a universal pen holder.
Right.
So you could use a standard size, larger pen.
Like Sharpies.
Sharpies, right.
Yeah. So we're going to draw that little thing out. Now we can either draw it or we can cut it. So I put it on draw.
Let's draw it.
Okay. So hit start. So now it's going to draw that little thing out. Take 2 minutes to draw it.
2 minutes to draw it. So, by the way, Thursday would be awesome, Harriet. So, speaking of ScanNCut and learning little things, these Tuesdays at two-ishes are awesome, but they're pretty quick. And if someone wants to learn more about the ScanNCut, I don't think they're on the calendar yet, but you are going to be holding a ScanNCut class?
I am.
Okay. Is it for beginners or what?
Yes, it'll be for beginners.
Okay, fantastic.
And here's the fleur-de-lis right here. Is us cutting our way to I did a couple of plates with those on there.
Yeah.
And then you can also put your initials or whatever on your cups.
Yeah, stickers.
Yeah. So there's so many things that you can use it for. And like I said, my daughters make some beautiful greeting cards out of them. Yeah,
and I like it for the heat transfer feature. So for making T-shirts, which is really fun. That's actually a lot of people who are familiar with the Cricut. We don't like to say that name around here, but the Cricut, people get to make T-shirts with the heat transfer. This is like a Cricut on steroids.
Okay. Another thing, we have drawn that little piece right here, but like if I wanted to put an initial in the middle of it, then I would hit the return button, I would hit add, I would go back to patterns, I would select one of the many fonts on it, and so if we were going to put your initial on there, Josh, we would put an M. So let's put a kind of a oriental looking M on there. So that would be our M. So we would say okay. And there's our M. But we need for it to fit into that little circle. So we're going to edit it, and we're going to object edit. So we're going to take our M, and I'm just going to use my fingernail. Okay. I'm going to move it over here.
Thank you.
Maybe I am. Maybe
I was
I'm not.
wondering how you're going to do that. Oh, it does work with your fingernails.
It does. So I put it in there. Now, when this thing is sitting up, we don't want it crooked, so we would need to turn it a little bit. So there's where our rotate button is. So we would turn it so it would be straight when we set it up. So
go back.
One.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks good.
Okay. Okay. We'll hit OK. And then, so we're going to hit OK again. Then we'll hit OK again.
OK.
And then we're going to OK again. And they're going to select again. So I'm going to select draw again. So it's going to start, and it's going to put the M in the middle of the circle.
The M in the circle. Easy peasy. You can just see the navigation. It's so simple.
And we do have a stylus that we could use, but I didn't get it out.
Oh yeah, they do a stylus for the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make it a little bit easier.
Instead of my fingernail.
Right. But back to that class real quick. So we'll put it on the calendar for you guys, or if there's something you want to learn, I think Barbara will do a specific, if you're interested in the heat transfer, we could design a class for you. But we also have the beginner ScanNCut class, which a lot of people really like, because you kind of go from...
And the heat transfer is a little tricky because you have to turn your vinyl a different way before you can put it on, and
you reverse the lettering, and
yeah, right. You have to do a mirror reverse on the lettering, and you have to do what we call a kiss cut.
Yeah.
And we do that by doing a half cut, and I'll explain all that to you in the class on how to do it.
Right.
But it's great for T-shirts.
And it's easy. It may sound a little, all those weird terminology, but it's really easy to do. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. Trust me.
Leaving. Okay, so there's your M in the middle of your name.
Dun, dun, dun. M for McLean. Love it.
Okay. All right, so now we're going to take our spatula and pick up the...
And this is a standard tack mat.
Right.
So depending on the type of paper you're using, there is low tack. I think is there a high tack? I don't know why you would want to use that, but sometimes the low tack mat does work better because it's less obviously sticky.
Another thing that you can do is if your mat becomes not so sticky, there's a process that I can teach you how to do to refurbish your mat so it'll be easy to use. Now I'm going to turn this up a little bit so I can get that off easy. And it just works better if you kind of bend the mat a little bit.
Give it a little bit of love, that's right.
That's right.
Yep.
So
it is here, and they are giving you.
well, let me get this one.
Yeah, you do that.
Let me unload it here.
Yeah, it might be easier. They also have this toothpick. I forget what this is called. You use it what they call weeding if you're picking out the insides
Right.
of materials.
So like right here, there's holes in the mat. And so you use that to weed the middle out.
Yep, there it is.
And it just
So if you have an intricate design, this is much easier, and you don't want to just pull, or if you have thinner paper. This is pretty thick, right? Yeah, it's like a cardstock almost. But if you're using something thin, it's really easy to tear if you just yank it up. So that's why you want to weed it and take your time.
That's right. But this is so much fun to play with. And it just accomplishes so much. And it's just amazing what you can do with it.
Well, so a lot of people will get this to honestly talk to their embroidery machine if they're doing a lot of applique to cut out stuff. But a lot of people also get it who don't even really sew necessarily. They just like doing the crafty stuff.
Right. Well, this is a standalone machine. You don't have to have a sewing machine or anything like that to be able to use this machine.
Right. Standalone. That's right. That's a good point. Hi, Susan. Hi, Robin. Hi, Sharon.
Okay. So now we have it off the mat. And we've got it weeded. So all of our holes are empty. So what we're going to do is just to bend that a little bit right in the middle. And if you wanted to use it like for favors at a party or something like that, you could put little toys in it for children's parties, or you could put favors in it for adult parties. But what you're going to do is to fold this over. You're going to put this, you're going to fold these two things up. You're going to hold those together. Then you're going to take your slits in the thing and put your...
Oh, just go right over the top there.
Right. So when I told Josh I was going to do this, he said, "How long is this going to take?" And so I said, "Oh, not long." Because he didn't know what not long meant. But see how easy it is? And there's our little design on the front with your initial on.
Beautiful.
Now that would be great for wedding favors.
I was going to say a table decoration. What do they call that? Centerpiece. Like little centerpieces. And
Right.
yeah, that's great.
So if you were doing a wedding thing, then you could take some kind of little flower arrangement and put all these, let's see where these are great to put little tea lights in too. I cut the snowflake out of that one, and you can put a little tea light in there and it makes a beautiful little table decoration.
Yeah, an electric tea light.
Yeah, not a paper one.
Don't use a flame, folks.
No.
You heard it here first.
So anyway,
oh, that's great.
that's just one of the many, many things that you can do with the ScanNCut.
Many, many
And if
things.
you don't have one, you're missing out because they are too cool.
They are too cool, and we do have them in stock, you guys. So if you're interested, or if you're thinking that maybe you're gonna be planning for a gift in the holidays, because they do go fast during the holidays. We do have them in stock now. We actually have the Disney and the new fabric. And if you would like one of the newer ScanNCuts, they're not in yet. You can call and pre-order, no problem.
That's right.
So
you'll
awesome.
be glad if you get one. You'll be glad you did, and I'll be glad to give lessons on how to use it.
You get a free mastery class from this one right here.
That's right.
The pro in the house right there, Barbara. If you do get a machine.
That's right.
So we won't leave you hanging because there's a lot of stuff to learn. But it's fun.
It is.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Barbara. One last look. Bum, bum, bum. So that's the ScanNCut. There's two models. We've got them both. They're super easy to use. If you already do have a ScanNCut, we do have all these accessories, but we highly recommend the Playbook for those of you that already own the machine.
Absolutely. It's invaluable.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Barbara. Short and sweet. I love it.
I told you it didn't take long.
Well, we've done some that have taken, so I never know. Yeah.
No, he doesn't never know what to expect from me. I'm sorry, guys.
You keep me on my toes.
That's
I love
right.
it. All right. Thanks, Barbara.
All right,
You have an
thanks,
awesome
Josh.
day.
Okay, bye-bye, everybody. Hope everybody has a great day.
Sorry, she was saying, have a great day, everybody. That machine is awesome. It really is. So before we jump off here, I'm going to walk over in case you haven't been to this location, because I know all of these faces here, or these names, excuse me. But every once in a while, almost all the while, people will watch this, playbook. They'll play it back after we're live, and it's people who haven't been to the store. So that's why I always like to show some of the fabric and some of the nice stuff we got here in this store. So we've got a large collection of really pretty fabrics. We've got all the Kona solids behind us. Let me flip this around. It's a little messy, so ignore that. But look at some of this new fabric we got in. I love this collection. And we still have some Kaif. For those of you that love Kaif, we still have it. So Tula's going down. We've got a ton of Christmas stuff for you guys. Let's see. If you haven't been here in a while, we're switching it up because we've got some long arms that are coming in. Bum, 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 which we're really excited about. So, of course, we carry Brother, Janome, Bernina, Viking, Husqvarna. We carry Handy Quilter. And these big boxes that are all stacked up here, we don't normally just keep brown boxes in the middle of the room. So that is for the Bernina Mystery Make. We've got a Bernina event. We've been talking about it, Linda and I, for the past months maybe. But it's this Friday and Saturday, and we have a couple of spots left. So last minute, those of you that like to wait to the last minute, give us a call now, or come in, of course, if you want to sign up for the Bernina Mystery Make. Those are the machines that we're providing. We're going to play on. It's going to be a ton of fun. We provide food, door prizes, giveaways, all sorts of stuff. Right, Linda?
Right.
So,
Hey, y'all.
actually, here, hold that up for me one sec here.
Bingo was his name.
There it is. There it is. The Mystery Make. It's going to be a ton of fun. I was just telling them how we have a couple spots left, last minute, so give us a call or come in.
Late. We would love for you to join us.
That's right.
I think it's going to be so much fun, and I think Sandra Swick, who is our educator,
Yeah.
is just going to be the bomb. And
Yeah.
we're going to have some new things to show you. 'Cause
That's right.
BU wasn't that long ago, and we've got some new products we're carrying that we're excited
Some new machines.
about.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
Be part of the fun.
Awesome. Thanks, Linda.
Uh-huh.
She ain't lying, though. It's going to be a ton of fun. And yeah, there's some new machines out. We've got the sit-down machines for those of you that are getting into quilting. We're going to have some crazy show specials. I literally can't tell you on here what those specials are because they're priced too low, but we're going to be doing a lot of fun stuff. So if anybody's interested, give us a call. Of course, we have a ton of other classes on our calendar. Just go to sovacauthority.com. We're moving our Quilt Quarters location next week. That's big news. So if you are up in the Carmel area or just want to travel to an awesome quilt store, you can go to quiltquarters.com or just go in and see them, of course. But literally, we're moving next week. So we will be closed for the first 3 or 4 days of next week. But then we'll open up, and it's going to be a new location and super awesome. So, and of course, we have our Clarksville store, which we just knocked walls out of, and we've expanded. We're adding fabric there. And then don't forget about our Greenwood store up in Greenwood. We don't have fabric there, but Randy and Austin, those guys can totally take care of you for all your machine needs, supplies, vacs, sewing, repair, you name it. We've got you covered. So you come in and see us. I mean, you guys, that's the whole point of this. We want you to come in and see us. We love you watching us on Facebook and emailing us and all that other good stuff, but we want you to come in and hang out with us in person. So you guys have an awesome day. Ava, normally see if I didn't say hi to anybody. Well, just hello to everybody that I didn't mention. But you guys have an awesome day. Barbara, thank you again for a sweet demonstration.
No problem.
And you guys have a great day, and we will see you soon. Take care.